Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming here, 9 a.m. on time, so I will start. This session is about the SQL Managed Instance Database and the disaster recovery best practice architecture. So we are going to cover today the 10 basic steps from the step number 1, define your architecture, until design your failover. The demonstration that I'm going to do today is going to be about, we are going to do together the failover group. You're going to design this together, and we are going to deploy this together. My name is Hugo. I'm a principal cloud solution architect here at Microsoft. Thank you so much for your time once again. So starting here, I promise this is the only marketing slide in this presentation. So managed instance is underneath the Azure SQL Database Platform as a Service family. So the session today is going to be about the managed instance only. We are going to design this architecture based on the managed instance only, okay? Going forward, as I said, we put together 10 basic steps of this SQL Managed Instance Database deployment. Starting here with this define your entire architecture, going all the way to create the failover group. So we are going to do step by step of each one of those steps. Last but not least, at the end of this presentation, I will share with you the GitHub with every single click that you need to do in order to make this deployment. Is that okay? Starting with the number 1, define your entire architecture. Be sure that all points related to names, domains, regions, networking, IP address, space are all under your hands as soon as you start your deployment. As soon as you have the deployment defined, so going forward from step number 2 to step number 10, we are going to do this together. Step number 2, use the same resource group. You have to be sure that your both managed instance needs to be underneath the same resource group. This is key for you. So otherwise, this is not going to work. So this is the first step of this implementation. Have the same resource group for both managed instance. The third point, Azure pair regions. Define your pair regions. Be sure that your pair regions are deployed. In order to check the table with the Azure pair regions means Azure guarantee for you that the connection between the region number 1 and the region number 2 has the all capability in terms of networking, disaster recovery, and so on. So that's the reason that you have to check the reference here in order to be sure that you are able to understand which pair regions that you have to use. For the demonstration purpose, I put together the North Europe and West Europe. Is live working, and we are going to demonstrate for you right now. Step number 4 is standard DDoS. This is the way to guarantee data. So I will step back here just a little bit. There are 2 types of DDoS inside of Azure. Basic DDoS and the standard DDoS. Standard DDoS gives you additional telemetry using the Azure Monitor in order to guarantee that you have this you have the capability to understand under attack what is happening with your network. That's the reason for the SQL Managed Instance implementation, we strongly recommend to use standard DDoS. Networking configuration. As you can see, the difference between the step number 4 and step number 5 are the virtual network on both regions. Number 6, connect the regions. In order to connect the regions, be sure to deploy a virtual network gateway in the region number 1, and another virtual network gateway in the region number 2, and make the connections between the regions. During the demonstration, I will take time in order to show you the virtual network gateway and the connection. This is really important. This is the way to guarantee the synchronism between the region number 1 and the region number 2. Dedicated subnet. So, the key advantage of the SQL managed instance is to guarantee that we have 2 levels of isolation. The first level of isolation is related to the tenant ring. I'm going to show you the tenant ring there during our demonstration. And the networking level. The networking level, as you can see, we deployed here a dedicated subnet plus the network security group dedicated for this subnet where we are going to host our SQL managed instance. Hugo, I have a question. Can I deploy my application inside of this subnet? No, you are denied to do that. This is going to be full isolated environment for your SQL managed instance. This is the way that Azure guarantees your environment, your security of your environment. Is that clear for you? We deployed here on the North Europe and West Europe. Number 8. So, at this stage, finally, as you define your base for this architecture, this is the time to deploy the SQL managed instance. The SQL managed instance is here. You can see here the tenant ring. You have the high availability by default in the SQL managed instance, but there is no disaster recovery yet. The high availability is guaranteed by default when you have the SQL managed instance. However, the disaster recovery not. That's the reason that we are designing this architecture. Okay? High availability here, the tenant ring is here, ready to go. Last but not least at this slide, at this point, we have here SSMS. As soon as you launch your SQL managed instance, wait until complete the entire process, which will take around 2.5 hours, 3 hours to complete the entire tenant ring, high availability configuration, and add everything. This happens behind the scenes. You don't need to do nothing related to the high availability. This is automatically for you. As soon as you have this full ready to go and we have a green signal from Azure say, this resource is ready to deploy, install your virtual machine here. There is a way to do that through the quick start inside of the SQL managed instance blades. So it's ready for you, ready to consume. 9, the second managed instance. This is the time to deploy your second managed instance on the same way that you did on the first time. However, really important means that I did this mistake before. So all the time that I say really important because I failed before. So I'm sharing with you. Really important here. Click on use this instance as a failover group secondary. I highlight this at the GitHub. I'm going to show you there. Please do it. This is the only way to guarantee that we have the same fully qualified domain name / the DNS for this environment. Otherwise, you're going to miss a couple of hours here. All right? So if you need to have a takeaway from this presentation, have this one. Please do it. I failed a few times. So, number 10, failover group. This is the time, as you can see, the difference between 9 and 10. This is the time to have your external user approaching your environment through the failover group. I have here at this line primary region all the time. However, my SQL managed instance read-write listener endpoint will be always the same. If something's happened with North Europe, your application will go through the West Europe. What we are going to do now together, we are going to create that one for you, okay? So, all right. As I said, here, as you can see, I have one managing instance called Ignite 2019 SQL MI. This is the region that we have for you, ready for you, the research group. I'm going to click there. And what I have, name, is going to be all live, guys. No records, so take the risk here. We have 2 managed instances under the same research group. The step number 1, remember, SQL managed instance West, SQL managed instance North. I'm going to click here, SQL managed instance North. On the left blade, you have instant failover group. Click there. Here, North Europe. I don't have the failover group yet. Let's do it. I will click here, add a group. The left blade will come, and will come to me saying, your primary managed instance is SQL MI North Europe. It's ready to go. And about the failover group name, let's put here, failover, failover, Ignite. Ignite, accept this fully qualified domain name, is ready to go, it's going to be unique. Secondary managed instance, because the previous step, I click that button that I told you, I have now the options to select my secondary managed instance. I'm doing that. Read-write failover policy, I'm going to do manual. I don't want to flip over, because this is not my business requirement, but assist with your business owner and check if it's necessary to failover automatically or not. Okay? I'm gonna, and then, last but not least, create. So, I'm submitting this request, deployment in progress. And meanwhile, instant to sing here, because I'm not a good singer, I'm gonna show you something else here that I promised to you before. The North Europe, I will click here. How many databases I have there? I have 10 managed instance database deployed at North Europe, okay? I have 10 there. Let's check the West Europe. How many databases I have there? I have 0. I have 0 database deployed at West Europe region. Is that okay? Let's see what's going to happen after creating the failover. That fine? Let's see if it's going to work or not. We will. So, another point that I would like to show you, going to the research group, as you can see, I have one research group called Ignite 2009 SQL MI, and I have another one called Networking. It's totally fine to keep your networking research group up and running there in separated environments. The only requirement is to have the SQL MI on the same research group, not the networking, okay? I will click here the network. As I promised you, I have here all my resources for this networking. As you can see, I have the virtual network gateway in North Europe and West Europe. Remember, I have virtual network gateway here and here. I do have as well the connection, North Europe. I can separate it here by name. By name, you are able to see that I have here West Europe and North Europe, okay? Those are connections. So back in there to our deployment, SQL MI 2019, I will go once again to my North Europe. Left blade instance failover groups. What is happening now? How beautiful is that? Live, we are seeing the connection between North Europe and West Europe happening. So at that time, I'm creating the failover read and write, listen and endpoints. Let's see that. Oh, now, instant your developer use the SQL MI. I would like to do something here. Instant your developer use the SQL MI on the primary region, they will use this SQL MI read and listen and read endpoints. I'm going to show you here. This is going to be your read, write, listen, and endpoints, failover, ignite that we just created. Instant you use the first one, now we are going to, your developer will always use the same one. Let's back there. Through this scenario. It will take more few seconds. Once again, instant failover group. Done. I have created the failover group between the both regions. Ready to go. Now it's time for developer, your developer of your organization, change the application instant to point to the first region, point to the failover group. The rest, Azure will take care of you, for you. So, few things that I would like to highlight here. First one, here you are able to find the tutorial of everything that we talked here. It's a kind of, I would say, summary of what we did. At this point, we have the full script for, in one click, deploy everything that we did. However, the standard DDoS is not part of this script. Just a warning here. The third one, I put together a GitHub with every single click of everything that we did. So if you go there, it's under my GitHub, and we have here the step-by-step implementation for every single step. All those 10 steps, you can come here and download the visual diagram for you, adapt to your networking, and have this ready to go. And as I said, every single step of this implementation. Last but not least, just a second, create the second managed instance on the secondary region. I would like to click there. That one, this click that is so important. Use this instance as a failover group secondary. So, as I said, this is the takeaway of this session. Back in here to our demonstration, I have to prove it to you that it's working. It's not about the design on the graph. So I'm now going to West Europe region, and we have the entire 10 databases ready to go. Could be 20, could be 80, whatever you have there. We did this together, guys, in less than 10 minutes. This is what we are talking about. It's not complex. Just follow the guides, follow the step-by-steps. That's the reason that we are sharing with you the best practices for that. Now, and somehow, you getting crazy and you wanted to do the failover in order to test this in your POC or so on, or you receive notifications that something is going to happen in North Europe and you would like to commit to West Europe. So why now to do this in live? What we are going to do now, as you can see, the blue here means primary managed instance. The green means secondary managed instance. Let's sweep that one. So West Europe is the secondary one. I will click here, failover. Are you sure that you want failover? I'm not sure, but let's do it. Yes, doing the failover. At this time, we are sweeping the environment in order to allow the failover Guys, really sorry about that. I'm going to just grab my pen. I forgot, because I would like to highlight one point for you. I'm sorry about that. OK, now I have. Remember, what we had before, my developer come here, external user, and going towards the first region. What we are doing now, as soon as we push this failover group, I'm deleting here, and I'm basically going to the secondary one. Let's see that. Refresh. It's working. The green one now is my secondary region. North Europe is my secondary region, and West Europe is my first region. Additional resource. Find this session after 48 hours at this link. And please, it's really important for us to evaluate this session. Thank you so much for coming. It was amazing to have you here. Thank you.